And we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Welldone coming at you live on this beautiful Corona-free day. Today is May the 5th, also known as Cinco de Mayo. And it's 8:12 in the afternoon, at night. Regardless, how are you doing? I got a rash guard on. I was training the jiu-jitsu, and my hair looks kind of crazy because, I was rolling around and choking people. Pretty much the only circumstance you could ever say that and not catch a charge by the police. But anyway, so here's the thing. Recently, and when I mean recently, I mean like last Saturday, do you ever have somebody that says something that's extremely non-important to them, but it means everything to you? It's just like, it's like some drop the mic stuff, you know what I mean? I recently had an experience where a guy was walking around in my neighborhood, and he was talking about security, right? And a little bit of solar panels and stuff like that. And I wasn't interested at all, but I did want to hear his pitch. So I asked him for his pitch, and told him I had no interest, but I said, I'd try to help out, and then maybe, just maybe, something that I said made a difference and benefited him. And if so, that's great, right? But right as we were leaving that conversation, he said something with potentially no impact to him, but it had a huge impact to me. And I said, you know what? I think you can make these small adjustments to make your pitch when you're trying to sell, security, a security system in people's houses and solar panels on the roof and all that stuff. You'll be a lot better. And he looked at me for a second, and I'm paraphrasing, but here's how he basically said it. He said, I'm not ever actually trying to get perfect, but if I know that by the end of the day I'm a little bit better than I am yesterday, well then today was a good day. Man, so I was thinking about that, and it was so impressionable. It was such a big, again, it was something so small, but it's something so big. And then I like a lot of different types of philosophy and psychology and stuff like that. And I thought about what he said and how impactful it is and how important what he said is. And it really is such an amazing thing if you just think about it and dial it back for a minute and think, I'm not trying to be perfect, but if I know that I'm a little bit better by the end of the day than I was yesterday, well, then today was successful. Man, like, what else sounds so much more incrementally better? Whether you're exercising or running or you're lifting weights, or it doesn't matter what it is. But what if you ask yourself, if I do this one thing as opposed to not doing this one thing, or maybe this one thing, and then later, 5 minutes after that, there's another one thing. You just keep doing these one things just to make yourself a little bit better. So at the end of that day, you have all these additional accomplishments, all these additional trials and attempts and successes, even successes by the means of trying something, trying to do something, trying to push more weight off your chest or jump higher or whatever. Okay, trying to break that record. You're better for trying than not trying. So that's a win all on its own. But one step further, by trying and succeeding, that's a whole other discussion. These things that are so meaningless to others, which can be so meaningful to you. I'm really detailed. I'm extremely analytical. So when I hear these things that mean potentially nothing to somebody, I don't necessarily think about the intention that somebody says something to me. But if it has a good, impactful meaning to me, I observe it and I notice it and I expound upon it. And I've been doing that for the last week or so. And I gotta be honest, it was such a long-lasting impression. I consider that philosophically as another addition to my life itself. Now, there's things that you might already do consciously and other things that you might already do subconsciously, but I already did that subconsciously. But when I heard that, I felt like it it brought something to the surface that I already do, and it reinforces something that I already do, which is that, which is always trying to make myself a little bit better. But again, sometimes it's effortless, sometimes it's meaningless, but regardless, however it happens, when those dots connect and you hear something that resonates to you, it isn't that it resonated to me because of what he said. It's because I reflected upon it. And that's why it meant so much to me. So if there's something that you could leave that I said today, it would just be, taking that one little thing that I said and just applying it to your life, because maybe, just maybe, that might make you better in one way, in multiple ways, or more, and if that does, then everybody wins. So with that being mentioned, I know what I did today, and I know, you can say you had a good day, or some days are better than the others, or something like that, but I'm very mathematical, and I believe if a day is better than the other, there has to be a reason why, and it comes from the math of the situation, of the risks that you took, the work and the effort that you put into something, and then in addition to those, there's a whole other tally of the accomplishments of those attempts, of those tries, successes, etc., and adding them all together. Okay, and by having it a higher score, so to speak, than yesterday, well, then today was a good day, and I got to be honest, today was a great day. So that's my 2 cents about that matter. I hope maybe, just maybe, that made a little difference to you, because it reinforced something to me that I already do, and I'm excited about having an even better day tomorrow, as I did today. With that being mentioned, I'm Benja Welldone. Have a beautiful day. Check me out. Peace.